Check 1 2. Hello. Can you guys hear and seeth me? Okay, seeth me. Hi guys. Hi Keith. Thanks for being here. Oh my God, New Zealand. Oh my God. That's cool. That's cool, man. Sarah, of course I remember you, and I kind of have an answer for. I love you, by the way. By the way, I love you. I kind of have like an answer for you. Okay, so it's an answer, but it's also like, one of those like, oh, look at the quantum perspective. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, no, I don't want to look at the quantum perspective right now. That being said, Canada has obviously been a stronghold. If you look at the ley line map too, and how they gridded their temples, even though they may not look like temples, yeah, you guys know what I'm saying. And what's been happening underneath there, as well as we know that energy being cleared. Now we're in the stage of watching things really, really, really unfold. So that energy of right before your door opens, like beautiful golden door, and you feel it more immensely and more intensely. What is this going to do? Well, it's going to help the collective wake up. Yes, yes, yes. We all sit here, we're like, well, when's the collective going to wake up? And they are. Remember that we cannot force that on them. That being said, I 100% feel like in every now quantum moment, things are shifting and happening, but I 100% feel like we're in that like exactly. And Gypsy Mama makes a really good point too. There's going to be so much land and energy and earth healing that's going to be needed in Canada too. That's probably why you're hangman stuck right there too, right? So what's been asked of me recently is to be insanely, excruciatingly present. And that's actually why I'm gonna like give it a minute to let more people come in, but that's actually why I'm here. I'm going to put it back to you guys. Put it back to what you guys are gooding at, gooding at. You guys are gooding at what you guys are good at and what you guys enjoy too. That's why I'm here. That's what I was asked to do. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I feel like it actually is happening, as we know, like under the seams of everything, things are happening. But I do think we're getting to a point of needing to have that morale boost or that booster and that pick me up. But what's being asked of us is to hold the timeline and know you're there for a reason. I know that you've been there forever, Sarah, so you're probably like, okay, I've waited. Oh my gosh, it hurts. But remember, that's part of the alchemization process too. I totally understand though. I get into these moments where I'm like, come on, and then my team shifts it and they're like, get present. Oh, okay. Aye, Captain. Hello, A. Hello, Violet Moon. Ooh, that name. We love the Violet Moons. We love the upper chakras that I see. Ooh, I love red pandas too. Oh my goodness. Yes. Hello, Rainbow Sun, aka Jana. Hello, Gypsy Mama. I love you, Sarah. Luke, there it is. What's up, Mark? What's up, Tanya? Hey, baby. Hi, Mary. My little glimpsing beyond. Oh my God, thank you. You ain't got to do that yet, but Mama loves you and thank you. Hello, KB. Hi, guys. Tony, I love the way, first off, Tony Godcell, like even your name has an energetic frequency. I wonder what it sounds like when you talk. Do you sing or something? Because, whoo, she's encoded, honey. She's encoded, honey. Oh, Kearns, thank you. I was like solar plexus, joy, yellow, and comfy. My favorite things. Hello. Hi, Tana. Hi, Marcy. Ava Queen Midas in the house. We got Gia. Oh my gosh, New Jersey. That's so crazy to think you're up there. All the way up that coast. Maybe I can yell to you. We can get our like grid in sync and be like, hey. Yellow keeps coming up for me too. Oof. Well, that is, solar plexus, divine masculine energy, your joy, presence, power, but power in a different way. We're alchemizing how power's looked too, in alignment with divine feminine energy. You guys don't need to hear me talk about that today. But I did, like, seriously, guys, my intention to be here is to make it all about you. And you guys are like, oh, okay, Taylor, like, I don't want to talk about myself. Because we never want to talk about ourselves. That's the whole thing with we haven't been able to express the beautiful light blues of the throat chakra because for such a long time we've been suppressed. It's almost like interfered with, like our little satellites get interfered with because we are so strong, so beautiful, and that is you guys. Hi Tracy, hi babe. Oh gosh, guys, you're making a girl nervous. Yes, hello everyone. Yeah, activate that hot solar holy fire energy. You know what I'm saying, guys? Ugh. Okay. Anyways, so again, my intentions here are I'm actually going to ask you guys questions and I'll answer them too if you guys want. But I want to do this because we all have tools in our tool belt where we can help each other. There is nothing more beautiful than I've seen how you guys communicate with each other in the chat, how you guys speak to each other. It is such a love. It is such a love energy. Queen Midas, stop. Ava. Excuse me, ladies. I love you. Yes. You guys are so cute. I'm sorry. You guys are making me in my joy space. Like it's like a bundle of joy being here with you in this now moment. Ursula. Guys, Ursula is so amazingly light. She's so good at shifting the energy. She really, really shifts it on social media. I'm sure you got, I don't know your backstory, but I'm sure you got kicked off of some of the bigger platforms and at one time. She's on Truth right now. Go follow her. Ursula, if you want to drop your name on Truth in here, totally do that. One thing I've noticed about her is she posts the most motivating and beautiful, like, you know how we do meme wars? It's like meme wars of almost like bringing that energy of not only beauty, like I feel like beauty resonates with me for that, but also not just the meme war of division. It's also like it's gonna happen, trust God, that kind of energy too. And it's so beautiful. So go follow her on Truth. She's really good about, if you have a truth, if that resonates with you. I know social media is hard to do right now. So, but she's one of those that if you do follow, she's really good at alchemizing the energy. So that's awesome. And then obviously, guys, a lot of channels here, a lot of people have channels here. Drop Yourself, Ava, Queen Midas, Fire, Glimpsing Beyond Mary, Fire. Okay, cool, guys. Yeah, and I wanted to say that too. If you guys are getting the niggling, hankering feeling to start sharing yourself and putting yourself out there, if that's something that's coming forward, I want to make this clear. You guys are always welcome to drop something in the chat. If you have a small business, whatever you feel, if you're like, wow, I know we're just a community, but you know, just drop it in there if it resonates with you, if you feel like being on that. Yeah, that's funny. A lot of us are placed on different places to help with the frequency of the web that is already made within social media and what's already made within the Hive AI. Don't get me started on the Hive AI. I'll be here for days. Be like, guys, that Hive AI. Okay, so I guess we have like 40-ish people. I feel like that is cool. So what I'm going to do is I made you guys questions. And if anything else surfaces and you guys want to like ask each other stuff, or if you have any questions for me, I'm chill. I'm totally cool with whatever. We will flow through this. The only reason I made a set time is because my team kind of told me to. Because sometimes when I just jump on here, we have no intentions. So I'm just coming in with intentions. And my intentions is really for you guys to get back to, one, the present moment, still holding it or knowing that things are shifting in every now moment, but also gassing yourselves back up, coming out of your shell if you're ready, or if you're still doing your inner work, totally fine, absolutely. And that's where you are. You're in the void, you're in the stagnant, the hanged man, which is just as beautiful as putting yourself out there. What is it for you? And that is exactly what I'm going to kind of be asking. And I feel like we all help each other so much. I'm just going to read you a question and then I'm going to drop it in here. It would be so much cooler if I could like, maybe one day I can do it and you guys can like pop in here. Just like, you know, pop in here really quick. Do you guys want me to do the question here? Actually, let me go over some of the stuff that's been coming up. And then I'll move into the questions. It's pasted right there. Oh my gosh, Sarah, that's a huge change. Okay, Sarah's been seriously considering leaving her 13-year nursing career to do coaching. You're no longer aligned with your career and it's scary. And think about how much you have held there and how many people you've I mean, you and I have talked about this, like how many people you've touched, how many people that you've affected just by being you and being in your energetic field, like, oh my Lord. But at the end of the day, you're watching this decision needing to be made. That is up to you 120 bajillion%, but you're starting to get that feeling that it's time to move on. You got this. You're going to be successful no matter what you do. Moon Tribe, that's so cute. Thanks, Kearns. Thanks. Hi, Sarah. Oh, hey, babes. Okay, guys. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is we get so set on who's good, who's bad, who's evil. Don't get me wrong. There is some evil up in this world, up in this planet. We are transmuting that. We do not want that. We are going to disavow and void and nullify it. At the end of the day, though, we are watching so many things play out. And the one thing I just ask for you guys and yourself is to question what you're feeding. Because even if we love someone or something, what beast do you feed? It goes back to that, like, it could be like the Moon Tarot where there's the two wolves, the white and the dark. We possess both of those within us. Which one do you feed? Of course, how do you shift the energy? By loving the shadow self. That's shadow work. Anyways, what I'm saying though is, what is this feeding? Is this continuing a perpetual energy of hate, of feeding drama, soap opera, watching things play out? Or is it feeding being yourself and loving yourself and amplifying your own energy and your connection to source, to God, to creator, whatever it is for you? Okay. So that's kind of something I've been thinking about a lot, is like, what are you feeding? And just ask yourself. And when you mess up and you feed the beast, like, you forgive yourself and you're now aware that you fed the beast. You know what I'm saying? So then you're able to alchemize and shift it. The other thing I wanted to talk about was kind of like, I mean, guys, like, I do see things, like, but like, it was weird because it went back to like my laser hair removal. I know I say like a lot, sorry. My laser hair removal career. And you have to learn about wavelength and amplitude of frequency because different lasers do different things. So one of the things that kept coming forward was the energies of electromagnetic frequency, which activates the key of the heart center. It's where all this is coming from. Our heart centers are electromagnetic, as many of you know. Horses, Carol is up here. Horses have one of the great, if you step on the keyboard, it's not going to be good. Sorry, guys, hold on. Thank you, Mommy. Can you sit on my lap? Can you sit on my lap? I'm gonna get her butt out of your guys' face. Sorry. So one of the things that came forward was, if you've been watching Schumann's resonance and the electromagnetic frequency of the earth, you've noticed those huge shapely, they're shaped like angel wings, and they're the huge photonic white, and they start out gentle and sometimes they taper and they taper off. Think about that as a long wavelength. A long wavelength, it penetrates deep, but it gives you time to adjust. It gives you time to move through it. And the energies I have been feeling now are an extended amplitude. The amplitude is the intensity of said wavelength, the actual measurement of how intense it is. And I've been noticing, like, the best word for it is zaps, little zaps of energy, and we get this anxiety that surfaces. We get out of body. We really feel those more intensely. And sometimes what those do is they purge everything up really fast and quickly without you having to move through the trauma of said purge. It means sometimes that we can get fiery, we can get triggered. What you're being asked with these triggers are, how did I handle that trigger? I've been through this trigger before. I've seen this trigger before. Can I look at it from a different level and say, oh my gosh, it triggered me? Heck yes. But look at how I responded to it. Oh my gosh, look at what I did. Or is that trigger coming up because you're like, whoa, that trigger's coming up. That really triggers me. And you go inside and you do the work and find out why it's triggering you. No big deal, but I've been noticing that they're like more spiky. They're more, they're like zapping us with these lasers of electromagnetic frequency. And this is also happening because of the expansion of our heart centers. Okay, cool beans. So that was something that came forward. The other thing I wanted to talk about was versions of the self. Remember that this version of you is one of the most creative versions of you. You are a human going through evolution at this time. And this version of you is just as beautiful and just as important as all those other versions you've been collecting. But that's the point. Collecting those versions of you. What aspect of myself do I want to integrate and embody? Is it inner child? Is it a past life energy? What is it for you? The other thing about that would be it's not like you are creating a completely new thing, because you're taking all these aspects in your quantum akashic library, whatever you want to call it, all these aspects of the self and extensions of the self you are, and building yourself to be exactly the expansion and the beautiful there's a word, expression, thank you, expression of who you want to be and who you're going to be. And sometimes that means you let go of old patterns and old aspects of yourself. And just like Sarah was talking about, she's like, I identify with being a nurse, and she's a good nurse. And not only is she a good nurse, I know she has this energy around her. She's also one of the most beautiful people I've ever met in my life. So it's like she's energetically affecting people, but here she is having to let go of that label of being a nurse. And it's like, oh my gosh, that's what I've identified with for so long. And it can be uncomfortable too. And then it goes back to these things you've played out in a karmic way, or people who've triggered you or upset you, or relationships. We're watching an initiation by fire. There we go, solar plexus, Leo. I know Leo season's over, but you know that the kind of fiery energy kind of clearing out everything in our personal lives and in the collective too, right? Yep. And that's what I've been feeling too. Is so Ava says it's almost like reclaiming what we left behind, hid, and lost, to rediscover our purest authenticity. And I have a fractal called Treasures, and it is my freaking favorite fractal to see. And it's like a spiral, and there's these little pearls. And I think Mary will know what I'm talking about. But the fractal, what it does is it tells you that you've hidden all these aspects of yourself, all these gifts, just to come online at the most perfect time, all in divine alignment, all in God's, all in God's way. Like, it's so cool what we're about to uncover and expose. But sometimes we're having to let go of the stuff we collected and accumulated on this planet, and that is okay. And sometimes it is absolutely painful. Who do you want to be? This version of you is just as important as all the others, because this is the one you're creating. For those of you who haven't been with me for a long time, there was a session a long time ago that I saw a film reel, and I was looking at all these timelines and all these things, and I was like, this is a lot. Okay. What do you want to take with you? What versions of yourself, what aspects of yourself do you want to take with you to create this new, like Ava said, the most purest, free of toxin form of the self? And that means sometimes letting go of people, places, things that hurt you, and letting go of the own labels we put on ourselves too. Because the next part of this is becoming limitless, unlimited energy, always coming in for you in every now moment. So that's my next thing. Is I have reached out to some wonderful, lovely ladies, and I wanted you guys to know this is the next part of what's being asked of me. And that is, so we broke through these glass ceilings of 3D human experience, the glass ceilings of what is a political ideology, political stage, what has the big pharma done? Like, oh my gosh, we could go on forever about how inverted and distorted things have been. We're not going to focus on that too much. But one thing I wanted to talk about was also in spirituality, spiritual labels and spiritual communities. So the next part of this is breaking through the glass ceilings of spiritual teachings. We have to take what resonates with us, and we have to trust that what we're getting outweighs whatever anyone else is getting. Even if when we honor and we respect what they're getting, but your level of soul advancement might come from a higher perspective than theirs. So you might have a reader who can only see, what's going to happen in the next 3 months, but they're damn good at timing. And you're like, yes, this reader is amazing at timing. I've never met someone who's good at timing. But then you might ask like a more quantum, convoluted, that's a good word, by the way, Jana, convoluted question. And the reader just, it's not their fault. It's just where their level of consciousness is at this time. But then you're able to actually access that more quantum information because your frequency resides with it. So we're breaking through all the glass ceilings right now, and all the spiritual teachings and everything we held we are shifting it, and it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be incredible. Trust yourself, trust your own connection with God. And I guess my next step of this is like, we're just going to be limitless, like breaking through all the glass ceilings, limitless energy. Okay. So that's where I'm at. We're going to do some collabs. I know you guys are like, Taylor, you're working with people. What are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know, but it feels right. So I'm going to do it. Okay, guys, I'm trying to think, is there anything else that needs to come forward? Anything else? Going back to the feeding the beast, I've been feeling such a redemption energy. Like, tell me more. If the key is love, think about this. The key is love, not hate. So what beast are you feeding? Ask yourself that. Don't feed the beast. That's right. I wish I knew that Native American folklore. It's like a grandfather tells his grandson that we possess both within us. Which one do you want to feed? Yeah. So the next step of this is going to be limitless energy. And there's a reason I'm asking you guys questions, is because I am being asked to be so present. It's painful. Like, I'm like, don't peek, Taylor. Like, don't peek. Like, and let go, surrender. Of course, when you get those niggling feelings and hankerings, you trust yourself, you move forward, inspired action. Yeah, the wolf story. Yeah, that's right. You've been starving the beast. And don't forget to love the beast too. You got to experience a duality, and there's beauty in experiencing all levels of the spectrum, even the crap. You know, Keith, I have a big old feeling, DNA activations in every now moment. Don't feed illness and disease. Don't feed the pain. Don't feed the beast of that either, right? But I do feel like we're coming into a time of lighten up the strands. Let's just say that. Ooh, and I love wolf energy too. That can be really protective and used in a really beautiful. Okay, all right, fam. So I'm going to ask you guys some questions, and I will answer them too if I have any answers that need to come forward. If you guys have any other questions you want to bring forward, or if you want to ask anything, just pop it in. Just be yourself. Be yourself. Okay, so my first question is, when you are feeling the intense emotions of what is going on in the collective or in your personal life, what do you do to shift the energy? What do you do when you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not like intending to feel the collective, or something may have, a tower moment in your personal life? What is your alchemization technique? What do you do to shift the energy yourself? I'm going to post that. I'm going to pin it. Ooh. Got some Deftones. I don't want to get in trouble though with the YT. Ooh. Oh, sweet. Music's one of my, well, I guess binaural beats would be more of a frequency. So Ava runs by the river, or she turns on binaural beats. Yeah, for sure, man. Frequency. Oh, can you imagine that water? Are you a Cancer queen too? I have to Cancer queen it up quite a bit recently. And remember that too with astrology. Man, Ava's brilliant at astrology. So sometimes I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying. It's just coming through, so I'm just gonna say it. But remember too, astrology can be used as a tool. We don't give our power over to it, but being aware of what like resonates with you and where the planets are, use it as a tool. We aren't going to give the power to Mercury retrograde anymore, but we're aware of it. We're aware of communication and stuff like that. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got on a tangent because I like astrology. I just don't know anything. Okay. Oh, Keith, veg garden and soak in the sun. Those plants. Crystal. Hi, Angel. It's good to see you. Hi, Missy Jane. Thank you for being here. That's so nice. Thank you. Nature and garden for Jana. Jana lives on another planet. Not even planet, dimension. Ooh. Mark always goes to music and drumming. Hey, drumming would be a really good way to get energy out of the hands too. Well, I mean, of course, all through the body, but like, I don't know, that's hitting me in a particular way. Cancer Queen. Dance and pray, G-Dog. Oh, I love that. Yeah. And gratitude and prayer is such a good alchemization tool anyways. So Mary, back to earth. So Mary glimpsing beyond sages, grounds, bare feet on the ground, y'all. If you feeling that energy, or like some people, it's exercise, music, dance. Oh, yep, there's Karen coming in hot. I'm experiencing deep emotions. I heal them and then they pop back up. Yeah, there's this. I was just talking about this, Missy. I was talking about the frequencies of the electromagnetic scale, and you can look at wavelengths and amplitude like with a laser, or in hypnotherapy you even get into brain waves too. But the electromagnetic frequencies, the amplitudes have been really off the chart, but short and quick. Bring it all to the surface. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just, it's coming up, it's coming out, so that you can experience the new and the very new. Start creating that too. By the way, they just said that. Okay. Ooh, my right ear started ringing. Music, dancing, deep breathing from my girl Karen. Yes. Yes. Oh. Sorry, guys, I got a little lost here. I'm trying to keep up. Singing bowls. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting singing bowls. Those are beautiful. Or tuning forks. Yeah. Michelle. Hi, babe. Michelle likes to get into nature, hike, forest, beach. Deep breath, walking barefoot in the grass. Yes, Tracy. Holly, you have a pyramid. Sick. It's so cool. I've seen people sit under those. Or I have one of my Patreon. She always she makes her own pyramid, like energetically. I mean, you might be talking about that too, Holly, but I know people have those pyramids too. Oh, Chrisley, you had a beautiful day. Hi, Janie. I hope you're feeling okay, babe. Jana likes to play with the water while watering plants. Double cancer. Oh, yellow. Gypsy Mama finds her center again, grounding her feet into Mother Gaia. She takes essential oils, deep breaths, and a 5 to 10 minute meditation. Dude, you feel like such a chill energy. Like, you feel like such a, like an empress, kind of like chill energy. Like I could, like you would flow. Like you would like, man, I like it. I really like your energy. It's awesome. Okay, KB says go to the gym and get an intense workout and then walk in the woods. That's dope. I mean, if you have the opportunity to work out like that and that's one of your things, that is really cool. I used to be like that with working out, but I don't take deep enough breaths, so I have to really focus on doing workouts that are breathing. Really, yeah, like that. Violet said, my mom and I had to talk about past lives, the type of people that want to know details. It's been hard for us to learn that we don't always need to know. Skipping through scenes, taking from those lives what you need from those lives, and creating the self that you are and the version you are today. Yes. Giving it to the trees. Oh, we love nature. Thank you, elementals, for that energy. Trying to get the held tension out of your body. Beautiful nature is going to be a huge assistance for that. Okay, guys, I'm going to skip just a little bit just so I can catch up. Hi, Liz. It's nice to officially meet you. Hi, Gina. Gina Salt Bass. Oh, yeah. Sarah Ashley says nature, sun, water. Yes. I'm a salty backy girl, too. By the way, Emmy, who does Reiki, she left me a comment on one of my last videos, and she was like, and if you can't get in a bath or if you just have a shower, like, you know, salt rub on your skin if that resonates with you. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who like that kind of stuff. Yes, dancing out the energy for show. I know, me too. I feel like singing, I'll sing really loud if I'm in like I like really emotional music, which is like so funny for an empath because like, you know, you be feeling it 20 times. Yeah. Elle says, I call to neutralize patterns of abuse and power return to source. Yes, she's the alchemist. Dang, you guys, little alchemy babies. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Yes, creative juice is flowing. Starcon Rudy says, sky gaze, deep breaths, brings to center point. I've been getting the breath thing myself. Ursula likes to spend time in her garden. Right now I'm raising monarchs. Oh, and she's focused on her milkweed. Man, I love butterflies. I saw a big blue one not too long ago and it just like landed on me and I was like, I've been chosen. I've been chosen. Oh, you guys, deep in the dirt, deep in the garden, Crystal. Piano and Music by Michelle. Oh, I would love to hear you play and the frequency that comes from you. Gina likes to be with her horses. Yes, I love this. Turn off the phone. Tanya, girl, you're a girl after my heart right now. You're a girl after my heart right now. Turn off the phone. If it's personal, take a pause, count to 10, delay your response to another day. We don't need to react immediately. It is a learned response. Trigger responses and being aware of those, returning to the body, taking a breath. Tanya, that is such a beautiful lesson for so many of us, because when others are triggered, normally they'll shoot that energy at you, like shoot it through a text or an email, or it gets intense. So if you take a deep breath and you step away, that's already alchemizing the energy. And then you decide how you want to respond when you're not in that emotional state. Let's go. Do people still snap for people? That's what we're... Snaps. Oh, okay, Liz likes emotional musics too. Okay, guys, I'm going to start to catch up just a little bit. Deep prayer. Yep. Oh. Good idea, Queen Midas. Yeah, she dissolves her Epsom salts in the pitcher and she pours it in a massage of the shower if she can't take a bath. Perfect. That's exactly for those of you that resonates with. That's a great idea. Salt bubble bath. I know, 2 salt baths a day. Am I overdoing it? Okay. Hey guys, sorry. Monarchs, yes. And we're going to take that back from the ultra, because how dare they? How did they invert everything? But I'm not going to even feed that. So I love monarchs too. Maya. Hi, Fireball Tim. Skateboard bra. Sorry, I don't mean it like that. I really want to learn how to surf, so don't think I'm saying that in a mean way. I love to snowboard. Obviously, I live in Florida. That is impossible. But surfing, that's on my list. That's actually one of my questions, is something new you guys want to try too. Okay, Laluva, it's so good to see you. Okay. Yep. Oh, Missy Jane. Yes, sometimes you move mountains, some days you move from the bed to sofa. Both are necessary. And that is exactly right. We need to honor the void, hanged man, just as much as the crazy new beginnings that we have coming forward. New music with vibration, Tracy, folk band. Cool, man. I love that. I have an ambient, ambient, is that the right word? An ambient, it's like frequency man called Low Roar. Pretty dope. Pretty dope stuff. And sometimes I'll tone my voice in the bathtub with it. I know some of you guys would understand. You just tone your voice with it. Turn off the phone. Yes. Unplugged energy. Yes. Thank you, Planet Dee. Also, congratulations. I know you are doing so much healing modalities. So congratulations. I wish you all the abundance. And that's the thing, is you're gathering all the tools, right? Yeah, Missy, I'm a salt bath girl myself. Yay, Maya, you freaking angel. Freaking angels. Okay. I miss you too, Laluva. How are you doing? Anything you want to say? Maya says, I have a healing room in my bedroom with an apple orchard and 9 kitties. I want 20. I'll take the lot of cats at this point. Oh yeah, so I'll tell you guys what I do, and then I'll ask the next question. So I feel them. I get really, really emotional. I am how sometimes you set your intentions and you're gonna watch something sad and you just cry it out, and sometimes it just feels so freaking good. That's one of my tools that I used to do, but now I really let myself feel it. I really let myself cry it out, listen to sad, emotional music, feel it tenfold. And then I'll even alchemize it by switching to, like you guys said, dance, body movement, breath. I have to be in my breath as much as I can, salt baths. And then my other thing is I love just singing and dancing around. I don't know why, but music has been music got me. Yeah, I think a lot of us could agree that frequency affects us so much. Music has gotten me through everything, everything. All right, guys, I am going to ask my next question. I love this question. Ooh. All right, guys, what is something that you've had on your mind to create or begin? And I want this to be anything. It could be this huge business or creation that's huge and big and expansive, Or it could be something simple like you want to start putting painting into your routine. Start planting more particular flowers you want to plant. For me, like I said, it's like surfing. That's something new I want to try. So, what is something that you want to create? It could be a big business, try, new experience, anything you guys want to bring forward. Dance party to Crystal. Your kids are so lucky to have you. That is so beautiful. Let that energy flow. That's right. You guys are so community based. Oh my gosh. It kind of makes sense though, doesn't it? All you guys over here creating community energy. Okay, let's see. So Crystal says homestead raise buffalo. That's cool. Raise, you know what buffalo tell us? Buffalo can go really, is this right? I don't know if this is right. This is what my team's telling me. Buffalo, lack of water or going to a watering hole. So abundance, like the universe will always provide for you. Oh, I like buffalo. I don't know. Anything else about buffalo that needs to come forward? You guys can drop it. Okay. Buffaloes, that's cool. And the Keith wants to help others in the community that need help. Yes, thank you. And you will do that. Remember, you're already doing that. Flower child. Hi, flower child. Flower mama. Pick back up ceramics. You have been feeling the call. Ooh, answer. Hello, it me. Hello, it me. Okay. And then 14-year-old son, Maya, 14-year-old son, and I finally left the nest and he got to play with kids at beach. I had to cry watching him have so much fun. How like mirroring aspects of yourself and your inner child is that, and how much love you have to give for that. It's beautiful. 4 years of hermiting, and here he is coming into the saltwater and playing with his friends. Mary's ready to plan a move. Mary's getting called. The Gulf calling. What's in there? What's in the Gulf? We'll remove you then. It's fine. Dance group called the Warship. That's a cool name. Cool. I want to move to Costa Rica for 3 to 6 months. Not sure, but it keeps coming up. Sarah, you are so intuitive. One of my questions is going to be location kind of questions too. I had a feeling, one of my friends, her name's Liany. She doesn't have a YouTube. Well, she might have a YouTube, but she doesn't post on it. She's Starseed Guider on Etsy. And she was like, I was like, I feel like I need to like do a retreat or like something. And anyways, she was like, that's weird. I'm totally holding a retreat at Mount, oh God, guys, I'm going to butcher this, Mount Swasta. Swasta? Guys, I can't. When I was learning archangels years ago, I was like butchering everything. So sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone. The call shall be answered. Janie wants a homestead retreat to share with others. Speaking of retreat, oh my gosh. Let me not lose where I was because that is story of my life. Okay. Violet Moon plays. Never done any acting. For you are playing a role, my friend. Acting. Kearns wants a home and a family next to a river, tree farm, and kids camp. Plays in musicals for my love Violet again. Like she said, she's been getting that like little, yeah, I've been having stage things. I had a dream. I was like watching my favorite band and like he stopped the show and he like got off the stage and he handed me the mic. Plot twist. Can't sing. Well, I shouldn't feed that. You know what I'm saying, guys. Oh, Ava's up to something. She's sorting out some deets. So we just wish Ava the most abundance and blessings coming through for her new venture. Sick. Let's go. Liz, that's actually something I was going to ask you guys too. Something you guys like to do when you were younger or what you were drawn to too. So sick. So Liz is doing creative things she did as a teenager. Oh, cool. Thanks, Mary. It's like Buffalo. Gina, you would be so amazing. You are going to do that horse healing center and I will be on my way. I will absolutely be on my way. Oh my gosh. Maya is going to volunteer for the community, children's healing and creative arts. And think about how much energy that creative arts comes forward. That was always one of my things with schooling. I loved studio art and stuff like that because it was creative expression. And then there were other things in school that I didn't resonate with. I'm really good with numbers, but I was terrible at grammar and spelling. So it's like, What are you good at amplifying that for the children? You guys already know that, though. You already know that we're going to put them in a more creative place, but also for those who have the logical mind, amplify that for them. And I know a lot of people already homeschooling. A lot of people already figure that. It's part of the process. That's awesome. Tanya is getting out of this dang apartment in LA. I know you. I feel like you've been seeing those hills. The hills are alive. Greenland, yes. Greenhouse for my love, Jana. Learned to weld. Sick. Sweet. Make me something cool. I want a sword. Sarah says, I have so many things I want to do and learn, like a bouncy ball. I need to figure out what my passion is. Or create yourself and explore all those things that come forward when you can. Like, if you have the opportunity to do something, have the adventure with it, right? Yes. Okay, Gypsy Mama wants to work with kids. This is what we were just talking about. Gypsy Mama wants to work with kids to help them in their gifts and ability, teaching them mystic arts while learning from them. Equal exchange. Children are just as brilliant as us, but you being able to bring forward those mystic arts. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, I love you guys. It's so cool. Karen started painting a year ago. She's going to write a book on autism from a mother's view. So amazing. There are so many parents that have children with autism. Of course, they don't know how to navigate that, right? And I do think autism comes from what we know with Big Pharma, but I also think there's a higher frequency of some of these children too. So that's amazing, Karen. Thank you for doing that. Oh, thank you for doing that. Keith joined a couple of local communities moving forward. Crystal says she's in Oklahoma and wants to restore the buffalo. Cool. You guys are so cool. Oh gosh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up. Christy says she wants to be able to have land and let all the kids in the neighborhood that have unhealthy homes at her house and a safe place for them to go live and learn. You guys are so sweet to the beautiful children. They're so special. You're so special. Thank you for doing that. Oh, that's a beautiful, yeah, I can see it in my head. Thank you. Ooh, yes. A youth teacher or content creator for StarCon for Beauty. Yes, I see that. Unschooling. Yeah, sweet. A relocation and restart for Ava. Yes. Laluva's wanting to start a YouTube and tarot channel. Remember that you being on this YouTube is going to help the frequency of that spider wetted grid of what the tech has been, and we're gonna create the tech to be light. That's what we're gonna do. Infiltrate. Like they did to us, we're gonna do back to them and just creep in and be like, wait, no, it's light here. Sorry. Okay, let me see. Oh, writing a book, Gypsy Mommy, yes. Elle wants to establish a biodynamic community where everyone trusts and we're all being in trust. And yeah, and that's how you help each other's children. You grow things with each other. Equal exchange. I don't know. I've been getting limitless equal exchange energy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Maya said, oh my God, that's what I'm creating for the children on the apple orchard here. Yay. I love it. I love it, guys. Okay. I always wanted to have, Violet Moon says, I've always wanted to have a sanctuary for the so-called unadoptable animals as we see as senior pets and orphaned babies. Violet, you got to stop. That's amazing. Don't stop. I take that back. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. Okay. A sword will be my first project. Go to Camelot. Yes, bro. Quest to Camelot. No, I can't. Oh, infiltrate with light. That's what we're doing, mama. Okay. I love the unschooling and all the visions for helping the children. Me too. You guys are so amazing. Home. Okay, so Janie says, at the homestead, I will teach others to garden, farm, animal care, rescue for elder dogs, cats, pace and play, place play, and place swings. Yep. So sick. So sick. Okay, Karen. So one thing that always stuck out to me since I've been in the cosmetic industry before was I had a white rabbit and her name was Luna. And people don't understand that rabbits are, oh my God, here I go about rabbits. Oh no. Rabbits are normally only live 2 to 3 years because people keep them in these tiny cages. Now, they can actually live up to 10 years, and Luna was white rabbit, so it just like hits different. But most of the cosmetic companies will test on those white rabbits. There's been some really crazy videos. When I was a kid, I used to shower. Like, I have memories being in the shower, and one of the things I wanted to do was break out animals. Even when I go to zoos, I want to break out the owls. I cried last time we went to Disney. I cried like a baby at the dolphin exhibit. I like, to the point of like not being myself and wanting to like break the window down. And guys, like, I know this is like a big like thought, but what if I'm here in Orlando to help with, I mean, Animal Kingdom's here, SeaWorld's here. Yeah. And I have like a thing for innocence too. Like, I used to have dreams about saving my cats and my rabbits. That was like always my thing, ever since I was a little girl. And the first like realization my mom had that I was different was I was really, really young, and she accidentally ran over a cat, and I couldn't go to school for like 2 weeks. So I'm really, really affected to animals. I want to break out the animals. The other aspect I thought was kind of like what you guys are talking about, a huge community, having cats roam, rabbits safely, but have huge space, and work with kids too, right? That's okay. Mary, thank you for being here, love. Yeah, let's break out the animals. So that's where I am. And then I want like somehow to incorporate animals with children. So yeah. Because we need the balance, Kearns. It is imperative that we ignite all aspects within ourselves. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy. We are beautiful, powerful beings, but we also are soft and we flow. And that's within all of us, no matter if you're a man or a woman. You know, it's cool. It's cool energy. But, you know, they tried to distort that too. So I have to be really careful. But amplifying those energies of feeling the nurture and the softness, but also the power of putting it out into the universe and allowing and flowing. Violet Moon says, sometimes I feel like I'm maternal to the point that it's like a problem. It can be very difficult with those intense emotions. And one of the things with animals too, with that intense like blackout energy that I get, is I've had to really understand their own soul choices and their own soul paths, you know? Yeah, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, Gypsy Mama. Circle of life, feminines create love and create life. Yeah. I like it. Okay, guys, and I want to learn how to surf. That's like my little thing. It's like, I want to learn how to surf. There's a beach here. Okay. Okay, yeah, I like this one. Sorry, I did these earlier, and sorry if you hear me clicking and clacking. Also, thank you for being a gentleman on here too. I appreciate it. The great rebalance, oh my God, not only divine masculine, divine feminine energy, restoring back balance to nature and universal law. Don't get me started, but do. Okay, so my next question goes, Sarah kind of already, was it Sarah who said they were something they like to do as a kid? Was that you, Gypsy Mama? Someone said what they like to do as a teenager and incorporating it. Balance is needed right now, flowing through and through. Yes, the waves. What is something as a child or teenager, whatever, what is something as a child that you were drawn to? Okay. Sorry, Gypsy Mama. Oh, Liz, I'm sorry. Thank you. Liz, thanks, babe. Liz was already intuitively way ahead. So that is my question. And again, it could be teenager or it could be like years ago. It doesn't matter. But I know we're trying to get into this like childlike wonder, fool energy, the sun energy, that kind of energy again. Queen Liz here. Excuse me, it was Queen Liz. Thanks for being here, guys. I'm excited to hear this. Climbing up stuff, that's cool. Carla, that's a dope name. Exploring the forest, Holly. I know, I want to get lost in the woods and have nothing to do. Lost in the woods. That's a Zelda song. It goes da 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 da. Tracy says she loves animals, coloring, singing, and dancing. Yes, dance. Oh, Violet Moon says, my first love in this world was dance. I can't even describe the feeling, like heart explode. Ooh, what a good energy. Maya says, absolutely in Mother Earth. And I just met the divine masculine I've met in years today. So wow, blessed. The first divine masculine met in years. Maya. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's go. And then Missy Jane likes, drawn to animals, nature, mountains, streams, and beaches. Ooh, mountain streams. That's a mood. Guys, I've been in I'll tell you guys after. Let me read through yours and I'll tell you what's been happening to me. I was drawn to music and motorcycles with my dad through the mountains. Crystal, that's beautiful. Tana, painting, drawing, love working with the pastels. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, I've been seeing pastel colors quite a bit recently. Interesting. Okay, Sarah says, I've always been drawn to babies. I just love cuddling and loving them. Can you imagine how you're going to help the new children coming in? So it's almost like daycare, but like in a different way. How do we want to shift the daycare system? Because, I'm not saying, I'm sure there are beautiful people in the daycare system. Oh my Lord. I'm talking about like, putting them on a screen or a TV and instead like having this community space where they can run around and be, lost in the woods with, supervision. I know babies are different because babies need a lot of the nurturing and the care, but, just thinking of those ideas of how we're actually going to take care of the children moving forward. That's exciting. Aw. Babies. That's cute. Actually, I like babies too. Really do. Oh, Maya says she used to barefoot water ski. Dude, excuse me. That's freaking cool, man. Janie likes to ride her bike. I have a bike too. I haven't been riding recently, but I do like to. Lost in the Woods sound wonderful. Yeah, you guys, I'll play it sometime. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a copyright strike since Zelda's so popular. Okay, so let's see. Kern says, Queen Midas, I asked God to show me the truth and increase my discernment, intuition, and wisdom every day. And I was led to you ladies. I know. Ava has a pretty magnetic energy. Oh, my screen just glitched when I said that. Frequency. See that? Frequency. And that's my thing too, is like, man, when you feel those things, it just trust yourself. And I'm saying with anyone or anything, those feelings, just trust it. Cool. And thank you. Queen Midas playing make-believe, dancing, climbing, leaving home and exploring and being wild. Yeah, freedom, liberating. Liz likes to dance, paint, sing, write songs, drawing, acting, all the creative things. Yeah, such a creative. Ooh, I like it. Creative little beings. KV likes to be outside. Yeah, Missy likes to color and draw. Oh, everyone liking dance, and I like this. Bruh, Maya. Michelle likes to ride horses. Oh my God. Right, Michelle, riding horses in the meadow. I went to a ranch every year in BC, 500 acres unguided. It was amazing, very free. That's a mood. That's amazing, Michelle. Oh, I want to hold on, let me go there real quick. Okay, I like it. Oh yeah, Ava says, oh, and singing and playing instruments. How did I forget those? Yes. Maya used to free dive 30 feet, no gear, just a spear. That rhymed, and that is insane, girl. Bro, that's cool. Jess likes to go outside nature and play video games. I know Zelda hit me different for video games. I know, here comes the dork in me coming out, but we gotta be ourselves, right? Okay, where am I? Okay, cool. Marcy says climbing trees and being outside in nature. Or Monica. Sorry, I don't know why I called. Maya's queen. Yeah, Maya is queen. Maya's busy being queen too. Looking out the window and dreaming. Oh, I love all of these. Yeah, you guys are so amazing. Live whole, well, and free. Getting a gong too. And crystal bowls. Yeah, I know. I've been seeing that. Oh yeah, Christy, I forgot about Skitters. I had a disabled rabbit myself. Yep, I totally remember all your babies. I was so amped. The rabbit thing makes me emotional. Like, I'm such a dork. Hold on. Liany drew me, well, painted me, Neville and Luna. I know. She rocks though, so. But yeah, I loved my Neville. He was disabled, and they said he wasn't gonna make it. I was like, if he's not in pain, like, I'll do whatever I have to do, and I did. I expressed his bladder. Y'all, I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I just had to trust. So, yeah. Let's see. I'm bringing in the new Starseed baby. That's cute. Tana, my friend is building an orphanage and birthing center for young mothers in Mexico. Cuddle babies and help out there. That sounds amazing. Carlos says, yeah, loved riding my bike too with plastic wheels. Yes. Gymnastics. Heather, thank you for all you do and thank you for being here. From Canada. We got a lot of Canadians. I like you guys. You guys are, yeah, Canada, you guys are very aware of what's going on. I mean, Sarah brought that up too. So it's going to be good though. I promise. Hold. Sorry, I'm jamming too, guys. It's a multitask over here. I feel like I'm getting pulled to something. Sarah, animals and crystals. I'm getting pulled to something, guys. Hold on. Okay, Crystal, awesome. Love you. Your husband loves Zelda, Liz. Yeah. PC games, have fun. We are a bunch of wild childs. Play video games when it resonates with you. For sure, everything in balance, man. I feel that. Oh, yeah. You guys have me. I think that's like exciting too in itself. Is what do you want to do? What would light you up? What would you what would make things exciting too in this now moment while you're in the hold, and that amplifies the energy of what we're bringing forward. Yeah, you guys are so amazing. Oh, thank you for being Carlo. That's so nice. Thank you. Yeah, you might be the only Kiwi, Keith. I've had people from New Zealand leave comments though, so we don't know. Maybe someone's just reading. We never know. Oh, Kelly loves to be outside in nature, putting her feet in the water and soaking up sunshine. I'm telling you, linen dress energy, right? Everyone here is absolutely amazing. Wow, where have you been all my life? I know. I'm telling you guys, this chat, like, you guys are so nice to each other. It's like the community you want to build and where you want your energy to be. Are you too lit, Maya? I get really hyper. That's why they make me breathe so much. It's like, okay, Taylor, you're hyper. It's like being just on another level sometimes when I'm with you guys. It's really, really amazing. Oh, so it was Sarah who ignited this question. So Liz ignited the last question, and Sarah tapped into this one here. Okay, let's see. Going on a bike ride tandem with Hubs. It's freaking cute. Oh. Isn't that beautiful though? That, like, you're watching your children and you're breaking ancestral trauma and just enjoying watching them have fun, and that's fun for you. That's love, man. That's love. Okay, so my next question is, where have you been drawn to travel or explore? This is the weird one where you're like, I'm getting pulled somewhere. No way, Kearns. Yeah, Dad surprised me. I've been shook recently. I think people have been surprising us, honestly. They're not going to listen unless you just put yourself into a loving place too, and there's things they're not going to understand, and that is okay. But that's what we're here to do. We're here to amplify love. I don't know, it's just really exciting. It's exciting. Even though, like, don't get me wrong, guys, I know someone's probably like, but it looks like crap out there. It totally does. It totally looks like crap out there, but that's why we're being asked to be present and hold the timeline. But also, I think not everything's like, that's the best thing to say too, is like, some things are just playing out. Not everything's as it seems. Challenge all the barriers and all the glass ceilings. Oh, happy late birthday though, Kearns. I forgot to say that. My head was like, say something. I was like, what did I forget to say? Got it. Much love to you too. Ooh, Michelle, South Africa, Peru. Hold on, I just got lost. I'm lost in the woods. South Africa, Peru, Ireland, Portugal. Got pulled to Ireland recently. Ooh, Carlo, Japan. Festivals, mountains, and villages. Japan. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Okay, feel that. Maya says, I get all excited over a seed I planted sprouting. That's how we should be. We should be amplified at every part of the journey, every growth of the seed. That is what we're gonna do, mate. Sedona. You getting called to Sedona? Janie Sedona. Interesting vortices there that shall be cleared and are being cleared. Interesting energy there. I think it's getting amplification of energy. Vortices do that, don't they? Oh, Africa and so many others for KB. Gypsy Mama need to go back home to New Mexico, but anywhere would be Egypt. Oh, Egypt would be so dope. Well, how cool would that experience be? New Mexico. I had a pull there for a little bit too. When I was deciding where to move after Missouri, it was either Colorado or Florida. And then New Mexico kind of was like, sitting there. America. You want to come to America, Keith? America's dope. That's a cool thing about America is you can go cross continent and find different whatever you're looking for too, or all the way up to Alaska. Senator Sarah Palin. Okay, any beach for Sarah Heard. I hope you had a good beach trip. I know you said it was good. So cleansing. I try and get there every once in a while. Oh, Tracy wants to go to the Appalachian Mountains of Tennessee. Tracy, you're the only 10 I see. Dad jokes. Oh, okay. Rudy or Just wants to go to Central America, South America, and Russia. Interesting polls. Carlo, Hawaii. Aloha. Yeah, Hawaii. That's a good point too. Like going over to Hawaii. Violet Moon says Ireland, Scotland, Italy, all across the US, Central and South America. Travel is a big thing for you. Yeah, I want that too. I want like a home space and then being able to go wherever I'm drawn. That is limitless energy. We will pull that in. Liz says, oh my God, Mozambique? Oh my God, Mozambique? Am I butchering that? I'm butchering something. But that's where you're, Mozambique? Say it. You might have to do that thing where you put it in parentheses for me. Human words. But husband and in-laws are from there currently. That's dope. The energy resides then. It resides within you. Well, within your husband, but equal exchange energy. Okay, Ava wants to go to Ireland, Egypt, Japan, Hawaii, New Zealand, Greece. Greece. Yes. Maya says, I am an Aries Ram and I just had an amazing, powerful day. So yes, I'm charged up. I feel that fire. Yeah, there's some reignition energy, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Tana says she just wants to be able to leave Canada. Sarah, do you feel that too? Oh, the song's a banger. Sorry. Wyoming. Someone has family in Wyoming. I saw Wyoming. Okay, Holly does. Holly says, Wyoming. I have family there. Haven't been since I was a kid, and you want to bring your kids. That'd be cool. Is that where Kanye did all his stuff? Or is that Montana? That's Montana. I don't know my states over there very well. I only know the Midwest and East. And of course, I bring up Kanye. What? Wyoming, that's cool though. I bet it's beautiful. Keith says, my culture and American Indians have so much in common. That makes sense. New Zealand has a lot of indigenous. Mm-hmm. That's an interesting mirroring that they're happening that far away from each other too. That's fascinating thought in itself. Several countries in South America too. I'm kind of getting pulled to South America myself, Ava. Maya says, I just want to live in my tiny home island to Tierra Verde, Florida. Oh, girl, help me. Is that right? Oh, I want to go to an island, but not those islands. What? Yeah. Okay. More tangents. Yes. Sarah says Costa Rica feels like a long term. Ooh, being there for a while. Practice your Espanol. Yeah. Not very good. I speak muy poco. Muy pequeño. I know food. I'm really good at Spanish food. Pescado. Carne, pollo, gracias. Spanish is a cool language, though. I'm trying to pick it up a little bit. A lot of people speak Spanish here. Santa Fe, New Mexico. Australia, Aruba. Aruba would be so pretty, Tracy. I mean, I'm pretty drawn to Australia, too, actually, now that I think about it. Michigan. Amplify that Michigan energy. Beach. Only wants to go to the beach. Me too. Me too, live well. Sedona energy. Yeah, Sedona. I got a little pull there myself. I won't lie. I want to go everywhere. Take me. I want to travel. Home base in Oregon. Yep, Violet Moon. Yeah, you guys can drop your cities. Drop your cities if you feel comfortable, you know, to the extent of how you want to drop your cities. Limitless is your new word and mantra. Me too, Gypsy Mama. Me too, Mama. Alaska or Egypt. Yeah, Monica, I feel that. Ooh. Hold the timeline. Thanks. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Kearns. That's so nice. They're very lovely. Sarah, I feel that. Did you just hear me? Like a dog. Aww. Big meadow by a stream, lots of trees. I know, Christy. That's beautiful. I shouldn't listen to music. Hi, Isa. Thank you. Yellow for joy. Thank you. Montana. Yep, I know. Costa Rica. I had a couple people reach out and say Costa Rica was like, you know, Sarah said it too, but I've had emails about Costa Rica too. Kelly says, my son want to do a trip around the world. Portal travel, no planes, light body activated. Can you imagine? I'm just like, all right, I'm going to go to Texas today. Arizona. Yep. You're already there, yeah. Home of the mermaids. I would love to see the mermaids. I'd be like, will you accept me as one of you? I'd be like, do I get to wear shells? That'd be kind of cool. Oh, you guys. Nice to see you, Laluva. I wish you all the best. And remember, if it is resonating with you, to create that channel, think about it. Think about it. South of St. Pete. Okay, sick. Tana says, maybe we leave Canada through portals. Open sesame. Oh, thanks, Keith. Christy says, the ocean has been calling me lately atop of the mountain to star watch. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Merman. Oh, you know what? And that's the other thing I wanted to bring out too. So, Sarah, the coolest thing you're talking about this is where you're being drawn to, where the calling is. Of course, holding in this now moment, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, all in divine alignment and timing. But these places that we're being drawn to, we can watch videos on them, or we can, in our mind before we go to bed, we can send our energy there. Like there's reasons we're getting drawn there, you know, past, future, present, all coming into this quantum conversion. I've been so big on that recently. I'm like, wow. So recently mine has been the UK. There's something pulling me to the UK. But I love Australia. I'd love to go to Ireland. I'd love to just be able to travel wherever across the states too. Like and I'm getting a weird like polarity thing right now where I need the beach and the salt water. Makes sense, right? I mean, but I'm also getting this weird polarity of seeing like blankets and like a cabin and snow. And it's so weird because like I'm seeing both sides of it now. And I'm like, I wish it's like, again, back to that limitless energy. I want to experience it all kind of thing, but I'm really drawn to the UK. Missy Jane says, I'm in my home, UK, 3 a.m. pouring with rain. Yeah, I heard that. Rain every day. Rain is a good thing. So much mermaid energy. I like it. I like it. We're little fishes. We can't help it. We got some fiery beings in here too. Maya, you got a lot of fire too. We are all in everything. Is it weird that I am pulled to go to Lemuria, even if it technically does not exist anymore? The mirroring, not even mirroring, tell me what you're trying to say. The reflection of Lemuria coming alive again, a dimensional energy that is familiar to you, but again, creating in this now moment from what you want to take from Lemurian times where you have been and experienced Earth in a higher dimension. So that being said, no. Future, past, present, convergence, higher frequency of the realm, Lemuria rise, but it's still bringing together other aspects, much like I've been talking about the limitless energy too, of how many beings you really are, how many soul fragments and fractals, extensions of the self, energies you're carrying, blueprints if you didn't actually experience a life. Yeah. So yes. Yes. And if that is pulling you too, look on, the old maps of where that is, but also what's the energy or what do you miss from that time. And a lot of people who have been seeing things would say, the Crystal Palaces energy. The Agartha energy. I don't know if I told you guys this, Jana. Whenever I tapped into it, I had a dream and it was a while ago, but it's like, it's just a realm and it's like, enchanting energy came forward, like a dragon, stag. That's what I saw. So, and a gate. When I said that, I saw 1 on my stream. So, an exploration of the dimensions on a level which you are normally experiences, right? So it's like limitless again. Here we go into the all aspects of dimensional realms and what we really are experiencing in this now moment, what we really are creating, and how, one, we're going to be able to travel, but two, what actually are we bringing forward? The old, the past, the future, the present, and what do we want to take with us? And that's in our personal selves too. Oh, this one's so cute. I stole this from Pepe Lives Matter, sorry. But I really like it, so I'm going to take it. Okay. Name something you are proud of yourself for. It can be anything. Oh, Carla said, I've seen a rainbow, sunrise, sunset colors up here in the Northwest. Ooh, I saw a rainbow. I needed to see a rainbow and I saw it. I was like, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Missy just feeling the energy of love and light. Communication with animals. Yeah, Isa, you are insanely connected. Being yourself, Jana, being true to you. Liz says healing, continued healing, always expanding, always recovering. Oh, Gina says childbirth. That's raising children. They don't seem to turn out so bad. Soul, Angel. No, how could they? Not with you. They're lucky to have you as a mom. KB says my growth, learning hard lessons. Yeah, some of the hardest stuff I brought through most of my power too. It's crazy how we get the polarity on this plane, on this earth plane. Oh, Kern says second in Arizona State wrestling champ, 8th grade. Lame. No, because you worked for that, and that was something you're proud of yourself for. There is nothing wrong with feeling that energy and going back to that energy and harnessing it and anchoring it again. And why is it surfacing? Why is it surfacing? Ask yourself deep. Yeah, Karen surviving and thriving. Karen said that. Sarah says, for sticking to my convictions no matter what. That is exactly yes, trust yourself, say no to people, places, and things that don't serve you. Your belief systems, when they are shattered, you love it and you embrace it, but also understand other people have their own belief systems and they can't project it on you. She's got boundaries, honey. Yes. Michelle says, I've been to 30 countries and Kauai was one of my favorite places ever. Oh, Michelle, I just want to travel like you. Goals. We shall travel like Michelle. And we shall stab fish with a spear like Maya. Violet Moon is proud of herself for learning that she cannot take other people's problems upon herself. Here we go with boundaries again. You guys rock. And I can't help people who don't want my help. Boundaries as an empath, I think I say this every time I'm on with you guys, is the hardest lesson I've ever learned. I thought I had to save everyone. I was empty. I was nothing. I wasn't even myself. There wasn't even a being in here anymore. Boundaries, 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 boundaries. But still loving, holding space. That's the trick, the balance. But you cannot, it's their soul path and their soul decision. Violet Moon. I just want to pin that. Everyone read that. I Virgo says, I hope one Virgo, like a burger, a burger. Having the nerve to stay a PB and reject the pressure of the fake news in the public. That is beautiful. That is something you should be proud of yourself for. Oh no, Ava, she's back. She's back. Carlos says, I finally love myself. Oh. Yes. That's like where we get to loving ourselves so much and so fully, respecting and honoring ourselves. And as we love ourselves and amplify that energy, our connection to God, strong within you, one Padawan. Oh, I love that. Like-minded beings, yes. Gypsy Mama for putting herself out there and starting her channel. Well, there we go. We got another channel. So guys, go if it resonates with you, which I think it will, because like, come on. But Gypsy Mama and her channel. And it says, and connecting with her tribe and helping to share oh, no, don't do it to me. Okay, cool. Helping them share their gifts and abilities. Yeah, that's our job. I think people get mixed up in this thing of competition, but our job is to amplify the energy that already resides within people and trusting themselves. I don't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, I matter to myself, an extension of myself, but I don't matter. It doesn't matter what I say. It matters what you say and what you feel and your gifts and your abilities, because those are about your amplification of energy and what you're doing on this planet. And that is what is important. And we love each other for it, for being unique beings. Yes, man, that hits different. Tana says, holding and standing in my truth. Ooh, I just saw like a blue beam, not like that kind of blue beam, like a blue beam coming out of the throat, like truth. I just spit everywhere too. Sorry, guys. Tracy says, raising my daughter as a single mother and knowing her as a beautiful woman inside and out. Oh, I love that. Thank you for saying that about your daughter too. I love that. Just aka Rudy says, I'm proud of myself for not giving up when it mattered most. Oh, here you are, still here. Yes. Ava says, I am proud of myself for finally starting my YouTube channel. It has catalyzed some serious healing and helped start shifting into my soul path more fully. The YouTube lessons, some of my most difficult lessons, but also some of the most powerful, because it was making me really vulnerable and transparent and put triggers and healing where I needed to see it. And having the balls to do it was really hard for me too. So I totally feel you. So yes, everyone go subscribe to Ava too, if it resonates. But I know, I'm sure you'll know if it does. You know what I'm saying? It does for most of us. So, but if it doesn't, trust yourself. But you know what I'm saying. Gypsy Mom says, showing up and saying yes and setting boundaries and saying no. That is right. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind, guys. I'm so sorry. I want to read all your guys' stuff, though. I can't help it. It's so important. Yeah, a lot of us lost a lot of people and things for not getting the things. You should be proud of yourself. Deborah says, I am proud that I am able to help others through my role as a housing manager. Proud that I learned how to set boundary and not fear during the pandemic. So you kept going. So even though everyone was like housing market or managing property, things like that, everyone was like, no, you can't do that. You're like, there's nothing to be afraid of. I trust myself and I trust the way I lead this business. Let's go. One Birdo. I've traveled all over, and there's no place like Australia, though I may be a little biased because I'm a proud Australian. I heard that Australia would be beautiful. I absolutely agree with that. And your energy there is very, very powerful. You hold a very strong grid up there. Sarah says, standing my ground with the jab and being a strong, sovereign being. Yes, that's so hard. It transitioned so many people. So it was like a necessary transition out of things, even though it was difficult, I'm sure. You know, totally understand. L says oneness. Yes, boundaries. Yes, guys, I love you. I love you, boundaries. Yes. Talk boundaries to me. Kern says, proud I survived a dirt bike crash at 15 years old. Collarbone, femur, back. Learned to walk again from varsity. Wrestler, ego gone. Wow, it really took you down and ripped you apart, but then there you are with rebirth. You should be proud of yourself. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here on this planet. It's amazing. Sarah says, I am also proud that I've been able to heal little things here and there. For example, getting over a headache with just bringing in healing like sick. Let's go. We're so much more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. Ooh, Ava is a big one. Having to cut out the blood is thicker than water energy. Proud of myself for cutting out toxic relationships, including family. Let's go. That's a hard one. That's a relearning of why we were incarnated into places for a reason. Yeah, I know. Oof. Yes, guys. Michelle. Oh, I feel it. Okay, hold on. Hi, baby girl. Just got here. Been challenging 2 days. I had to let my baby boy, ready boy, 12-year-old, Rhodesian Ridgeback, transcend to the Rainbow Bridge. My heart is. Oh, but what a beautiful experience you got to experience as his soul. Honor, mourn him while you do, and remember that he is still an extension and part on you that you can call on. He doesn't want you to mourn long, though. Equal exchange. You can still tap into that energy. Grateful, gratitude. Oh my gosh. I am sorry for your loss, though. Animal. I know how you are, Michelle. Like, animal stuff is important. So I'm sorry about your loss, my love. We send you extra love. Yay. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for supporting everyone. Hold on, Monica. I just saw yours. Monica says, learning and understanding and living in the knowledge and spreading the wisdom. Throat chakra beams. Oh, great job, guys. Maya says, oh my God, girly, I gave it all the way along, learning now boundaries, and I'm proud, got myself out of the wheelchair and beating the cancer and healing souls and my love and loving my soul. Damn, Maya, who is she? New Maya, who dis? Oh man, that's great. Sarah says, love you, beautiful communication here. This little lady's off to dreamland. Good night and blessings. Sarah, I love you. Thank you for holding the line in Canada. And I hope you get to Costa Rica soon. I know you will. I'd shift that. You will. You shall. You shall. You shall. Oh, cute, guys. My music's getting a little heavy. Hold on, guys. Not that I mind. Oh, I have to tell you guys a story about, speaking of music. Okay, so Karen's, don't want to get lost. Karen says, I'm proud of myself for giving those that hurt me and feeling empathy of that for them. Major growth on my part. That is just, exactly, that is their experience, and still feeling and understanding that that's what the experience they chose, but still holding love and space for them. Amazing. And it's amazing that you've been able to do that. That is such a huge thing. Forgiveness, such a big heart center activation at this time. Ugh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I know fur baby loss is so hard. Oh, Michelle, I love you. And Michelle has a yoga business. I know that she's practicing but being like careful about the energy she lets in, which is awesome, by the way. But I am really sorry about your loss, my love. Well, how about this? Next one, I have a couple others, but any prayers or healings? Of course, we respect everyone's own soul path, soul decision. If they're going through something, they're going through it a reason. So prayers or healings or love. Let's say prayers or love we want to send out. you can say, like, you don't have to say a person's name. You can do like your collective. You can do whatever you want. What feels right for you. Trust your heart center. Again, we respect and honor everyone's soul path and decision. And some of the things they're going through, they might be doing that for themselves. But at the end of the day, we'll just send them some love. See that now? Cool. The sweater's so big. Michelle, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. Yeah, thank you, though. I like 1111. Test 1 2. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle says, love you, beautiful soul sister, Taylor and soul family. Thank you for holding space for me and my ready boy. And I'm so sorry for your loss, Ma. You're so good, though. You're so good at understanding the decision, and but it's okay to hurt. Like, it's, you know, it's okay. It's okay to feel it and hurt, of course. It's part of it. Feel and heal, right? Yeah, am I right? Oh, I like that. Sarah says, prayers, love, and light to everyone who needs it. Warmbergo asks, have I ever scuba dived? I was a dive instructor for 13 years. There's nothing like spending 40 minutes underwater alone and thoughts in nature. It is truly liberating. I've never done it, but I think I'd be down. I want to send love to the angels and ancestors and others assisting us. Yes, thank you. Respecting the highest good and highest timelines, having that external help, trusting yourself first and foremost, but also knowing that there's beautiful, loving assistance there for you. Oh, man, it's like a hug. Just a blanket. Let them wrap you in the blanket. Oh, scuba diving sounds dope, though. I'd have to get over I don't know, claustrophobia, drowning. I don't have I had a lot of fears because of my childhood, but like I think like I'm in this liberation mode where I could probably tackle quite a bit of them. Okay, let's see. Keith says, always sending loving prayers through my angels every day, morning and night. Okay, Tracy says, prayers and good vibes to daughter and her fiance who are getting married this Sunday. Love is for the way you look at me. Let's go. Congratulations. That's fun. That's fun. Fur baby, Sam and Jack. Oh, we give them extra love, okay? Okay, and Gypsy Mama also says, to the children who are also going through ascension and coming into the gifts and abilities. Oh. I would like to help kids with that had night terrors and like help them like, wow, guys, you just gave me something. Help them like take their power back by knowing they're strong enough to get rid of anything, even if they're seeing things. Because I've noticed children are seeing things more than, you know, and we always did as children, right? There's many of us who always did, but then the programming comes in. I don't know. That hits me in a spot. So thanks, Gypsy Mama. That's beautiful. Monica sending bubbles of love and light. Oh, my favorite. All the bubs, all the bubbly. Not like that, but you know. Gina says, lost my dad at the end of May. Prayers to have all lost family, fur, and non-fur friends at this difficult time. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Curran says, I am thankful for you all. I needed this. Last week has been a challenge with the sleepers. Absolutely. This is our space, and we love and we honor the sleepers, but sometimes it's good to get a little boost, a little morale booster. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Michelle says, sending love and healing to beautiful Mother Gaia. Don't you just love the earth? I know a lot of us go through the escapism thing, but like, earth is pretty, man. Earth is pretty. Michelle says, love and light and hug and huge hugs to all of our amazing global soul family. Yes, yes. Karen, see through the veil. Okay, and Ava says she's in. Oh no, Ava, you and I are being the same page. Ava's in a total faith and surrender right now, relocating to a toxic relationship that ended. No idea where she's going or making ends meet exactly where you're going. You are in such a big surrender. I send you so much extra love as you're going through this. You totally got this. You totally got this. Also, sometimes those things come up because they had to be ripped away, ripped off like the Band-Aid. And I bet what's standing in the treasure chest before you, I bet it's pretty insane. I bet it's pretty magnificent. You got it. But like also I hold space for you in your surrender too. I totally get it. Gypsy Mom, yes, the kids are experiencing so much right now. I want to be there to help them through this. Think about just by how you're touching your children, like in a loving way and energetically, but also like smiling and laughing when they're smiling, laughing, how that streams out into the consciousness of the child too, into the consciousness of the collective consciousness of children. Oh, I have to tell you guys my story real quick because it's playing. Running up that hill. So I got in the car and of course, like Kate Bush running up that hill had been playing like nonstop because of Stranger Things. And I get in the car and it's playing. I'm like, run up that hill. And I was singing it the day before. And so I'm like, listen to it, sing it, go inside the store. It's playing on a completely different channel, singing it, get back in the car, playing on a different channel. It was like I was in a sync with running up that hill. Just letting everyone know it's playing right now. Okay. Let's see. Love to all of the water and the experience. Ooh, I like that. Sending love to galactic family as well, who give protection and healing. Yes. All extensions and realms of the self and the soul family exuding outwards. I love it. I love it. So this is like big for, okay, so how do you, I'm trying to word this right. Just give me a second, guys. Yeah, she's rolling in the dough right now, isn't she? How do you? Okay. I'm gonna give some context to this. So how do you shift fear? There's a reason I'm asking this, okay? So this goes back to kind of what Gypsy Mama was talking about with the children who have gifts and can see things. Noticed an uptake in wanting to tell kids that I've been around, like nephews and stuff like that. Like they saw something, I'll be like, did you know you can get rid of it? Do you know how powerful you really are? That kind of energy. And being a child and having a lot of fear-based energy, as well as the fear that is coming up in the collective. So whenever you feel fear, the collective fear or your own fear, what do you do? How do you shift it? What do you do to feel it? What do you do? The reason I'm bringing this up is because I feel like I was supposed to. Something with fear. So people are going to feel fear, maybe? They probably already are, but you know what I'm saying. Just my little brain coming forward. Come on, angel. Come on, darling. How do you shift fear? So I'll tell you mine while you guys are typing, since this is like homework for you guys. Oh, that's beautiful, Karen. For me, I do I acknowledge it and I'm aware of it now and I confront it. I think, did someone say that? I feel like someone said that. I feel like Gypsy Mom said that. I confront it, but I have a little trick that I like to do. I call it the 3 C's. I put myself in a space of loving energy and I think of the things that bring me great gratitude. So it could be like my cats, but the energy I feel, I pull in, and 3 of them, I would say it's like going to a concert, the feeling of Christmas. Guys, I know Christmas got distorted. We don't have to go deep and dive into that, but that energy and that feeling of Christmas, concerts, and camping. I had like this camp I went to as a kid, and it just, the smell, like I can still smell it, I can still like feel it, and I shift to that place and that energy. Okay. Remember, it's not real. It is an illusion to harvest and loosh off of you. Don't feed the beast, right? Try to rise above it if I don't resonate with it, for sure. Yeah. Higher perspective. Okay, so Ava says, when I have a fear of what ifs, I gather myself and say, okay, what if this happens and what if it doesn't? Either way, I'll be okay. That's one way I do it. Also, binaural beats and journaling. Yep, she shifts and alchemizes on top of it. She looks at the broader picture, she puts it out, she lays it out there. What's the worst that could happen? And you feel that. Violet Moon says fear is what I struggle with the most. Currently, I try to tell myself that there is no use being afraid of something that isn't actively happening, so I don't need to take that on right now. And that brings you back to the present too. Thank you for being vulnerable about that too, Violet. Kelly says, I'm going through a divorce after 32 years. It is a positive transition, just surrendering also for guidance on where to live near Virginia, the coast, or the hometown of Pennsylvania mountains. You're so expansive that you're putting all these things forward. You will know. Trust your heart where you're being led. I call it the compass of the heart, and the map will always point there. Congratulations, too, on your beautiful transition. You'll know. Don't worry about where you have to be, because you'll be pulled. Absolutely be pulled there. Or maybe there's even an opportunity of a homestead or a place in one place, and you have a lot of like an offering to move and travel through things too. Congratulations on your new beginning. I'm sure there were difficult aspects of it too, right? Keith says, stand in front of it and tell it, you have no power here. Love is my only power. And then you pull out your sword and you say, I love you. Bye. I've been doing it like this weird, like redemption mood thing. Like I'm like redemption, man. That's like the word that keeps sticking out to me. We're the strongest alchemizers of negative energy and entities when we hold love and redemption. Like, give them the opportunity to feel love. If they don't, then you send them through a portal and tie it up and you send it to the central site. Yeah, there's so much you can do. But can I hold so much love in my space that they can't feed off me? And I feel like Ava said something. Hold on. Violet Moon. Oh, gratitude. Gratitude is, I literally like shift fear, gratitude alchemizes. It's exactly what I wrote too. Awesome. Violet Moon says, I try to remember that the universe has always taken care of you before, so why should it stop now? Trusting the muscle of faith. You are amazing. And also, Queen Midas, that's what I must have been pulled to, is the illusion, false evidence appearing real. Don't feed the beast. That's right, sister friends. Kern says, I bought 2 hats that say faith over fear and has triggered a few out in the public. Great idea. Wear your shirts. Watching podcasts, feeling love and light. Thank you, Missy Jane. Thank you for being here. Gypsy Mama says, I sit with it and see the first, if it's mine or the collectives. Breathe, and I do some I am statements, tapping into that higher self. I am presence. Think of something that brings you joy, love, breathe, binaural beats, move body, alchemy. This is dope. Oh, Jana. I love that too. Sarah says, good question. I have so much less fear because I know that we are infinite souls that have soul contracts. I just try to see the positive in all situations. Why am I going through this? What is the purpose? Oh, looking at the map of the bigger picture of why is this happening? Why am I feeling this? Why is the collective feeling it? Bada bing, bada boom. Elle says, acknowledge it and shift focus to that, which is most life affirming. Subconscious reprogramming and laughing is an alchemization tool. That's, yes. That's beautiful too, because that's like where my head's at right now, is reprogramming, breaking through glass ceilings. I kind of said that at the beginning, like limitless, and here we go talking about being limitless again. But there is a lot of reprogramming that's having to be done because our mental bodies have been looping for such a long time. Hold on a second, guys. Let me figure out where I am. Yeah, Michelle said, mirrored Ava's with the breathe through the fear and know that it's false evidence appearing real. Yeah. Tanya says, all of you who are knowing, all of who you are knowing that no matter what it is, you will get up, step by, make it through. You are always guided, loved, and protected. Know this. Heard. Retweet. Oh, let's go. Gypsy Mama has been working with more archangels with the power you harness within. Yeah, extensions of the self. That's beautiful too. Karen says, ever since her Kundalini awakening, where she experienced past, future, presence, all in that shift quantum contingence that has left you feeling that everything is okay now and the universe has got this. Boom. Yep. Isa says, fear, acknowledge, analyze, and release. You move through the steps. You feel it all. Beautiful. Ibergo says, oh my gosh, I'm about to say something too, and this song is mirroring it. Music is weird. Fear is always a result of life forcing you out of your comfort zone, physically or spiritually. It creates personal growth. Make it grow positively. Like we had to experience the fear to get to where we are. And the traumas, oh, eagle. Eagle, my friend. Oh, let's go. Tanya says, for children, teach them to shine their light. I say, I do not consent. Yes. Put a flashlight next to their bed and blast light at anything that scares them. That is so cool because it's not only using their energetic tools, it's also making it like, not a game, but like also a tool that they can physically touch too. So you're getting both levels, the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. Sync that. Yeah, you guys are amazing. So yeah, Tana, so she's not feeling it, but she's been through a lot and she's still here stronger than ever. I am who I am and I've done people pleasing to make them happy. Just doing this brings me happiness. By the way, there's a great video on Ascension Evolution, Joanne. She's actually, her channel is always pinned in my, if you go to the descriptions below on any of my videos, but she has one about like why she's not like it's not mean, but it's like why she's not as nice as she used to be. Of course, she's the most loving, beautiful, kind, light, energetic being I've ever met in my life, but also why being nice isn't like a part of it anymore. Of course, be loving and be kind if you but how that's shifted. She has a really good video on it. She'll be maybe go watch her if that's something that's been on your mind recently. And I think you can still be nice and have boundaries too. It's a balancing act, just like everything. Aw. Kearns, thank you. No fear, only love. Kelly says, always stay in your heart space. Feeling comes from either love or fear. Unconditional love always ends. Yeah, I have a little trick where I drop into my light space. I'm like, breathe it in, see it all going through my channel, and then just like right here, my pillar of light, just gather it here. And then you breathe into it. Yeah, it's a good one for sure. Yeah. Oh, I like heart center feels. Monica says, when I feel the fear, I automatically tell myself this isn't my thoughts. Everything that is supposed to happen will. Trust in the universe. Visualize a rose quartz prism in 4 corners. Monica. Monica. Oh, that's beautiful. Kearns. Yeah. That resonates with me too. It's nice till it's time not to be nice. Yeah. Interesting. That's like such a paradox in itself. Okay, so thank you guys for bringing that forward. Mine is like, I feel like I've died like 100 times. I'm not talking about past life. I feel like in this life, I've had so many like dark night of the soul. And if you haven't, like it doesn't matter. It's your experience. But for those of us who have also experienced this, for me personally, I've died so many times. I have lost so many aspects of myself. I don't know how I'm here half the time. I'm here. Here I am despite living it all, right? Like that's a saying. But for me, what it is like I'm not afraid to die because I know and this gets weird, but like I know I'm such an expansive being and I know that this is my vessel. I'm dying doesn't scare me. And that's like the worst that could happen is me like I mean me perishing technically could be the worst that could happen. So once I like looked that fear of death in the eye, I felt like there's nothing there. What else could possibly be done to me? Like at this point, what else could they do to me? And then that was so liberating in itself. And the craziest thing is there was this Architect song playing, and they're a heavier band. So if you don't like heavier music, like I said, I'm the craziest empath in the world. Music is like, but it's a heavier band, but the song's called Dying is Absolutely Safe, and they have a chorus in the back, like a church chorus in the back of it, and that was literally the song that was playing as I had that come forward. I was like, but it's not like we are here for this moment. We are not going to go through escapism. That is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is what is the worst that could happen, and you acknowledge that and you look it in the eye, right? Thanks, guys. I know every time I say that, I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but it is truth and it's what I feel. Yeah. Like you've tried to take me, you can't. And that's okay because it made us strong and powerful, but powerful in a different way. in a loving way. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool to see how that shifts. Yeah, like what else can you do? Like what else can you do? Like and I don't welcome that energy anymore, of course, but like Prost, let's go. That's right. I'm still here. I am still standing. It just hits different. It just hits different. So I wanted to ask you guys, we could do like tricks for healing or herbs we like, but like I think that we get those niggling feelings. Like I don't think like that's necessary. So I'd actually like to open this up to you guys. Is there anyone who wants to ask each other a question? If there's something that's been on your mind, or or something that you really want to talk about that you have been thinking about, or anything, like I'm gonna just open up the floor for like the end of this just for you guys. And is there oh, I love that, Chris. um yeah, so just if you guys have anything you want to say to each other, any questions for each other, anything like that we could do. Jenna, I'm glad you're here too. Oh god. Feels. Gypsy Mama, I know I am going through so much heart like electromagnetic expansion that like, and it doesn't, guys, like I want to be really clear about the expansion and the electromagnetic frequencies with the amplified and amplitudes rising and intensity rising. It is painful, and it is, there are times it is awful and I don't want to get out of bed, but like, but that's the experience too. I don't know, it's fascinating to be in a polarity and expand the heart center at the same time. It's quite interesting. It makes sense why we're here. Like it totally does make sense why you're here. And I'll reiterate what I said, a couple weeks ago, is remember that the void or holding is just as beautiful and just as important as the huge big missions that we're going to do. And let go of all the labels you put on yourself, and all break through all the glass ceilings, because you are so many things. You are so many extensions. Like it is, really start to see yourself as a limitless being too. Actually, we have some stuff in the works, Kern. So I am like a trust issue queen. But I had to go through a lot to like get to where I am. So I think that there will be callings for a lot of us to be doing things together, and we'll know, and to follow that versus feed the fear of, can I trust this person? Not that I don't trust you, Ava, but you get what I'm saying? Like you'll know who you're drawn to. You'll know when the energy amplifies and creates a magnetic field. And actually, Karen, I think that's not a bad idea. Maybe we could, I have to fly to Missouri in September, but maybe we could do like, yeah, both all a round table Zoom meeting, and I could post on, so we do these on Patreon, but we read and we go through energy. But for YouTube, what we could do is I could maybe do like some sort of way to track who wants to be a part of it, and we all just kind of like, if it resonates with you and you want, like, then we do it. I'm cool with it if you guys are. And I don't mind being on Zoom. It doesn't bother me at all. Round table energy. Actually, Gypsy Mama, there is so much. There's a reason the UK is like hitting a different spot for me. I saw this. I told Jana about this, and she saw something similar. So about 3 years ago, I was being shown like round table energy, like Camelot, but like round table energy. And I was looking at a map, and it was all over the world, all equal with the people. Everything is just so equal. We are all extensions and expansions and equal exchange, loving each other, all playing different roles, versus how powers that be have been. Also, don't want to get it distorted with like Knights Templar energy and things like that, because they still held themselves at this like higher standard and worked with energies of inverted versus nature balance. That's a whole nother conversation in itself. So yeah, something's coming up with the round table energy in general. But yes, I would absolutely like to move forward with you guys on that. I'll have to figure out a way to like document who wants to do it. Hey, I love you guys. Ooh, Len, that's a good question. Remember, the fever is the body's absolutely natural way. Fire initiation, blue flame energy. There's so much of fever that actually can be doing for you, and that's why sometimes like medicines like want to suppress that. Like you take cough medicine to suppress it, when in all reality, of course, like I'm not a medical expert. Like that's not what I'm saying. Like, but if your fever is low enough and you feel safe, allow it to play out and burn away what needs to be burnt away. And not every, and I think that's like the other thing I've been trying to shift to. Not everything is negative or a negative thing. Even if it is perceived as negative, what is it teaching you? What's your lesson from it? And then you can release it and let it go. So even like making peace with the fever, being like, wow, the fever's here. My body is amazing. My body is doing what it knows how to do. Of course, get medical help from someone you trust if you need to. But even looking at disease and what's happening to us in a different way. Oh, the song. Blurry vision. Weeping willow trees, Monica. Willows are okay. I'm getting two things. Look up someone named Willow or something that has to do with willow. There's an energy being offered there for you. Willows are strong and they stand in their beliefs. Also, really, really old. And I don't mean I mean like ancient old energy. Look into that. What if the Knights Templar culture was just the rewriting of legends? What if they were of a higher dimension? I have a lot of hits on that about Egypt too, about what like actually happened. But I did. I'll tell you guys other stories later down the road. But I think that's exactly the point. Like people are going to say this is what happened spiritually, and like who really knows? And well, we can tap into the collective consciousness and try and sift through that ourselves if it resonates with you. But like question it all. And Tanya, I've been getting so much hits about like magic and how suppressed like balance has been, balance of nature, balance of universal law. Like what really is magic, not what they've been doing to us. That is not okay. But can we restore the balance of nature? Ooh, we're restorers. Sick. Okay. Oh wow, Lynn, you were getting a nice little flu burn. A lot of people have been getting sick recently too. The body is intelligent. I hope you feel better now though. I hope you're feeling clear. Drink some extra. Okay. Why? Is there like orange citrus teas? I'm not just talking lemon, but I'm seeing the color orange in my head. I don't know why. That's nurturing. Maybe it's just allowing yourself to nurture through what you went through. Oranges. Oranges. What do oranges mean? Ooh, new fertility, new. As you burned away the old, what do you want? What do you want to put into your body? Sorry. What do you want to put into your body? Rose hips. Yep, activation clearing, and that resonates too. Yeah, Merlin energy. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started on my friend Merlin. Yep, energies coming in from the sun are causing our body to detox. Jana. Beautiful. Honey. Yeah, honey's super antimicrobial and antibacterial. Lemon. Really? Cool. I like oranges. Let's search the sky for a while. You and I collide like two stars. Okay, I'm done. I promise. Ooh, I like orange too. Tangerine dreams, orange juice. Ooh. I got grapefruits for someone like 3 days ago. And I was like, I feel like you need grapefruit. And I looked it up and I was like, oh, come to me. Like auric cleansing kind of. It like helps your auric field a lot. And like staticky energy was really cool. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. freaking love this beautiful energy. Would love for us to connect in person, and intentions for the highest good. My little wizard. You're a wizard. Oh, okay, let's do that. So for just a moment, we're just gonna all give each other a big fat hug. My path is always unfolding, Keith. I just trust where I'm led and what I'm told to do. Like I surrender. Like if I'm asked to do something, even if I'm like I don't know how it's gonna work out, like kind of like what Ava's doing right now. My path is always unfolding, my friend. Even I don't even know what's next, and I'm not supposed to peek. Latina. Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, what are you doing here? Ladina, can I tell our story? Oh, you just like hit my heart center. Yeah, you do not miss me singing to you though. It's a good boundary story too. I won't share everything, Ladina, but can I share a little bit of our story? Ooh, isn't that the hair thing's been coming forward too? Oh, yeah, Ava has a lot of transitions above for her, but it'll be worth it when she gets to that treasure chest. I'm gonna tell a little bit about me and Ladina if she's cool with it. I don't want to like dox her, get too deep into it, but okay. Oh my god, stop. Ugh, okay. So I was working at a laser clinic, and there was a lot of expectations around this laser clinic. Not only cleaning, but protocols and shifts. The shifts were insane. If you had a second to breathe, you got booked. Like you would literally plan to eat or make coffee, and they'd be like, "Oh, you finished early." So say I was in like a 4-hour full body, lasering someone for 4 hours, right? Right? You know what I'm saying? And we'd have like, say we got done 30 minutes early, they would put someone in that slot. And anytime you tried to say, hey, I need a little bit of time, it would be very, you couldn't, there were no boundaries. I lost all my boundaries. I would finish those 12-hour shifts, and it switched. Like it wasn't always 12 hours, but when it did hit 12 hours, I would cry. Like I would just go home and cry. And most of the nurses were like, I mean, they were chill about it. They didn't like, it was like a part of the system. You're part of the cog in the machine of pumping out laser hair removal because it is expensive and it was a money pit. And what they do is they'd sell it, and then they'd instantly be like, you can get treated today if you buy today. And it's like, then they'd squeeze it into the schedule. I know a lot of people know about boundaries with work, especially if you have someone else controlling your scheduling system. So Ladina came in, and first off, she was so beautiful, such an athlete energy, so strong. It's just like the coolest nurse I've ever met in my life. And she came in, and I don't know, we're both pretty like, not shy, but we're really particular about who we talk to or where our energy goes. And we just like hit it off. Like she'd watch me play with cards back in the day. It was just like going through a spiritual awakening with someone. Oh my god, it makes me so happy and so sad. And we went through really bad management, like having dreams about this place, having to leave this place. They would talk bad about us because we put up our boundaries. It was a really, really, really intense lesson, because I haven't seen Ladina in, I mean, it's been like, has it been 2 years now? I don't even know what's happened. Like, what has even happened? And we both left the place. So we both left. She left a little bit after me, but we both ended up leaving the place. But oh my gosh, it hurts my heart center. Ooh. Yeah, the frequencies of yeah, you can do tattoo removal with the machine too. But yeah, we had a huge lesson of spiritual. We were going through spiritual awakening and lack of boundaries, and they didn't respect us, and we were good. Like the patients like loved us. Like, so it was crazy, and it was really a blessing, but I had never been so burned out. I remember standing in front of the computer and like crying when I saw my schedule one day. And I remember one of the managers was just like, why are you so sensitive? You know, plot twist, going back to that. Why are you so sensitive? So that was a mirror in my life too. So, yeah. And I love you. I can't believe you're here. I know, I want to cry so bad. Oh, how are you? Tell me something. Tell me something beautiful. And then, like, I won't go too deep, but the nursing. And so my other Sarah went to bed, but my other Sarah's a nurse too. And she got pushed away from nursing too. And when you're asked to be pushed away from those, it's kind of like what Ava was talking about. She had to go into a huge surrender, not knowing where the next thing was coming from, because she broke through the nursing industry too. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. But like, this is actually like, I think I've only met like 2 people in person that like have that, like, you know, that feeling. And it's Ladina's one of them. And Ladina, you're not gonna believe this. The other girl who I feel that way about starts with a D. She emailed me too. So it's weird that they're coming forward. It's like weird, like here we are, like all of our paths connecting and crossing, like the rivers crossing. Stop. So I've only had like 2 in-person friends that went through spiritual awakening. And it was like, it was still like distant. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was, woof, what a time. I dreamt about that place for so long. I would like go back there and dream about having to work there again. I'd be like, no, it was like purgatory. but I honor and I respect that because I learned boundaries. And then every time I let my boundaries slip, it was a constant lesson until I pulled it together and got my boundaries up. And for the highest good. I wish everyone the best. I really do. But dang, if you're in a system that pumps out money, they don't really care about their workers. Not everyone, but it was hard work. That's exactly right, Keith. Like, where were we placed? Hey, Ladina, I'm going to ask you one question, like I asked them. I'm going to ask you, what do you do when the energy feels crazy? Like, what's your, like, thing you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what brings you joy, or you can alchemize the energy when you feel like fear, collective energy. What's your, not escape, because we still feel the energy. What's your thing? Oh, the song. What am I even listening to? It hits different. And then let's do, before we pop off here, one final question. Okay, I got one. I don't know why I'm doing this. I think it's because I'm listening to music. Yeah, you're such a nature being. The question's kind of funny, but that's okay. So you know how when we get those like first things that pop into our head, those first feelings, I'm going to ask you guys to do that for me really quickly. Okay, right now, a song can be even just like a lyric, a song, a saying that pops into your head to express how you're feeling right now, or how you feel today, or how you've been feeling. Songs that pop in your head. Okay, so excuse me, guys. Sorry, I like to sit on my feet. Ladina says her go-to is outdoors, riding her bike and being by water. Yeah, we have a lot of water beings here. Love changes everything. And we're running up that hill. Just kidding. Yeah. Here, I can probably help you guys. I've got the line, it's your thing, do what you want to do. I had Linkin Park in the end, this never really matters, but it was more of like, I shifted and I was like, none of this matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that everything matters, we love everything, but none of the bigger picture energy. It's okay, Jana. I'm going to go to bed soon too. Don't you worry. And I'm going to take a bath and we're going to feel it out. But good night. I love you so much, Jana. Christy said, as soon as you said, I got the song. I don't know the name of it. I got a feeling that I'm going to start believing something we can make it through the night. I think it's Starship. Crap. I feel like I should know that. Yes. Elle says, I am the whole truth. I am whole. You to me, everything, the sweetest thing that I can sing. Oh, baby, that's great. Rise Up by Andrea Day from Ava. George Harrison, My Sweet Lord. Cloud Number 9, Tana. Just Breathe, Pearl Jam. Oh, I love it. Love you, Tanya. Thank you for being here. I Told You So by Conspiracy Music Guru. Sweet. What's love got to do? Got to do with it? Yes. Violet Moon says, and the Book of Love by Peter Gabriel. Karen, we can build this thing together, Starship. Oh, sweet. Good job. Van Morrison, Into the Mystic. Let Your Love Flow. Mr. Blue Sky. All Fired Up. I like that name. Christy says the next part, take your passion, make it happen. Like it's an 80s song or something. Ooh, I like that. Take your passion, make it happen. Just got goosebumps saying that part of it. Let's go. Isn't that crazy how music does that? Try Again. There's a line that gets me. It says, don't you worry, makes me cry. I'm Still Alive, Pearl Jam. Dang, Randy, you're onto something. We were just having that conversation about like, here we are, still alive, still going. Dust yourself off and try again. Yes, sing it out. Let's go. Nobody wants to hear me sing Running Up the Hill anymore. Or do you? Tell me. If I only could make a deal with God. Just kidding. Okay, I love you guys. Heroes. Is that the one that's like, we could be heroes? All we're looking for is love and a little light. I love you guys. Okay, let's see. Is there any final, and you can keep popping songs in. That's such a good alchemy anyways. Are there any final Venice Queen? Nothing to do with the words, but the feeling. Does it make you dance? There's something about being made dance. Okay. Oh, I just called to say I love you. Let's go. Okay, guys. So my last thing is there anything else you want to tell the collective, tell each other? Oh, Kelly, I had Take It Easy stuck in my head a couple weeks ago. Seals and Cross, I'm the king of nothing. Yeah, that's cool. Take it easy, take it easy. I got that a couple weeks ago too, Kelly. That's cool. In Sync. Not the band, maybe. We the People by Kid Rock. Sweet. I watched that I don't even know, it was a while ago, but there's a video of him and he's like wearing his swim trunks down and he's like playing the piano. I was like, all right. I'm trying to think, what do I have right now? Come to me. It's hard to pop a song in when I'm listening to a song. Oh, I got one. It's not like music that I listen to though. Looking it up, it just the lyrics popped in. It's Counting Stars by One Republic. Yeah, I don't listen to pop music normally, but it did just come into my head. It says, no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. I don't think I'm singing that right. That was just in my head. Golden Age. I remember where I came from. I remember connecting with the deep solid roots. Hi, Becca Sue. All right, guys. Any final messages before we get out of here? Onward and upward, outward, sideways, unlimited, limitless. Ooh, the time is now. Let's go. Maybe we're just sleepwalking. Billy Joel, River of Dreams. Reminds you of what happens in your dreams. Dream space, subconscious messaging. After my heart. Any final messages, guys? Just anything you want to say to each other, the collective, anything at this time. Anything. Anything. Ooh. Dance it out. We are all one. You rock my world. Love, choose love, yes. Oh, there's always a choice, isn't there? Which wolf will you feed? And you've chosen love. There's nothing wrong with the other wolf, too. Can you love that wolf? Mm-hmm. Oh, no, there's greater good in this world. Love over fear. Much love, family. This was best. Truly feel like I'm not alone. Carlo, you are not alone. It's so crazy that we all feel these feelings and we're like, wow, this is such a lonely journey, which yes, and the isolation has brought us to a point of being able to become expansive and work on the things, look at ourselves, what we want. But man, it's so crazy how many people are actually experiencing that too, all over the globe. It's cool. Thank you, Sarah. Forgive. Yeah, forgive, love, and give thanks. Isn't that Wanapoko? I think I don't Hana. Nope. Come to me. There's something. There's something. Forgive, love, and give thanks. Keep spreading the hearts. Love is the important thing. Oh, I love you guys talking about love. You are not alone. Thank you. I love you all. Love you, Ava. Thank you, Ava, for being here. Go check her out. Queen Midas, Life Alchemist, dopest name I've ever seen. I didn't even know who popped into my chat who was answering astrology questions, and it was lit. She was great. I was like, who are you? Oh, Karen, in the world, and in the words of Michael Jackson, you are not alone. Michael Jackson energy up in here. We got this. My love and prayers to you and all your families. Yes, sweet dreams are made of these. Monica says, please send thoughts having my electricity restored after 3 weeks of not having any. Monica, look at how strong you were in the darkest of times, light coming back on, symbolism in a bigger way. I am so sorry for the struggles that you went through, but look at you. Here you are, alive, breathing, and it's just going to get better. Even though sometimes it sucks, it's just going to get better. I'm glad it's getting restored, Monica. And I'm sorry you went through that. Soul said, stay in your joy. You know, if you have to fake it, catch up to your joy. Running up that hill to my joy, right? Here I go again. Elle says, most high service is my purpose. Oh, service to others. Love it. Hugs. Thank you so much. Truly makes you not feel alone. Thank you, Kearns. I know I saw the 1111. Hey. Electric vibes. Yeah. Gypsy Mama, go check out Gypsy Mama too. Again, if you guys know how to post anything, you're absolutely welcome to. Your businesses, your channels, doesn't matter to me. Thank you for sharing this beautiful energy. Yeah, thank you guys too for me. Carlo says thank you. You're welcome. Desiree says thank you to me in the chat. Thank you. Ava, you would know. Thank you. Ava says it's Hana Pono Pono. Hana Poko Wigawa. That's what I said, and I butchered it, and that is so disrespectful, guys. I'd be disrespecting any pronunciation. I don't mean to. I have good intentions. Thank you, family. Yeah, Carla, thank you for being here. Keith says, so appreciate a good live stream, vibration, frequency, recharge. That is what I feel. Michelle, I sing that to Frank all the time because he looks like a little sun. Frank, you're my sunshine. He's like, okay. Oh, Tony says You'll Never Walk Alone by Gary and the Pacemakers. Sweet. Never heard it, but dope. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Overfloweth. We overfloweth with love. You're welcome. Thank you, Tony. Love you, Michelle. Queen Mind is going to find you after this. Yes, connect. Just connect. The wires are being crossed, and we're removing the time bomb of wires that we don't want anymore. And we're crossing these new wires and making a new grid and lighting it up, and it's lit. It's lit. Catch you later, Pocahontas. Catch you later. Oh, Chariots of Fire. Sending love to all. Good to see you too, Soul. It's so wonderful to see you. Michelle. Oh, isn't that a sweet thought too? How connected like people really are and why we're getting called to like, be together. Oh, yeah. Cute, guys. Okay, so anything else you want to post, you are absolutely welcome to. I am going to pop off of here. I wanted to say thank you so much for being here. Start living limitless. And like I said, we have some stuff in the works to break through all barriers, not just the 3D barriers, but even the spiritual beliefs and barriers. Trust yourself. You guys are the alchemists, right? You a bunch of alchemists in here. You guys are the queens, the kings. You guys, it's you. It's always you. And trust yourself and trust your own connection. That is the most important thing. No to people, places, and things that don't serve you. Trust your gut. It is always right. And surrender to God, because that's the if you feel that, if you feel like you're like, whoa, I just gotta surrender. And if you have inspired action to feel joy again, then you feel that joy. And remember that you got to say that today. You got to bring up that, right? So think about that. And if that resonated with you, ask yourself some questions. Recreate yourself. I don't know. It'll be fun. It'll be cool. Explore yourself. Create what you want to create, right? Okay. All right, guys. Oh, Christy, rural organ, nobody talked to, empath, yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad you feel that way. Thank you, Becca Sue. I love the kitties. You know I do. Isa knows I like the paws too. Isa is doing amazing things with animals too, guys. Karen, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Live Well. All them sound bowls. I didn't even know there was a sound. That's gonna be a sound bowl. I think it's a sound bowl, right? Moon Tribe Alchemist. That's like some anime. I like it. All right, my loves. I'm going to pop out of here. I'm sending you extra love. Thank you, guys. It's lit. That's right. I like the stars and the fire. I feel like that's like the perfect mood. Okay. Bye, guys. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Bye, guys.